Yes, people, welcome back to the Red Zone. I'm AJ, and this is all your Manchester United sports, entertainment, and news updates. This is your match reaction video for last night's Europa League round of 32 first leg tie away against Barcelona. It finished Barcelona 2, Manchester United 2. We're going to talk about the result, what it means, some of the performances. We're going to discuss what happened. So let's get into it. First thing to say is 2-2 away at the new camp against Barcelona. It's a good result, really. I think anyone before the game, if you'd have asked them, they would have took a draw, 100%. I think in the last video when I touched on it, I said I was hoping for a draw. I'd even take like a 1-goal deficit loss, because obviously then we could take them back to Old Trafford. So to come away from it 2-2, obviously it's a little better than we kind of planned, you know what I mean? But one thing to say is, how crazy is it that we're sitting here the day after and we're kind of disappointed that we didn't come away with all 3 points? Well, I say 3 points, but with the first leg win. Do you know what I mean? It's a mad one, really. We should have won at least 2-1. Probably should have had a couple more goals. It's a mad one. A bit disappointed, realistically, but obviously I'm more on the positive side because we've come away from the new camp with a draw, and we get to take them back to Old Trafford. And the way we're playing at Old Trafford, the way we played against them last night, I can't see anything other than us beating them, and that's being realistic. We see what happens next week. As well, the squads, come on now, our squad's shocking. The squad depth, we're suffering from injuries. Obviously no Martial, no Anthony, no McTominay in the middle. What else have we got? The suspensions. Don't forget, we were missing Licha at the back. We were missing Sabitzer. Obviously, he brought his suspension over from Bayern Munich. But yeah, man, suspensions, injuries, and we're still coming away there with a positive result and an even more positive mindset. So it's just stark contrast, really. I keep saying it, but it's fucking mad. Like a year ago, 2 years ago, to see where we are now, the positivity in the fan base. I mean, come on, you lot gotta been like me. There was points in time where I just didn't look forward to watching United. Now, obviously, I watched it because it's my team, but I still didn't look forward to watching it as well as now. I look forward to watching every game. I love seeing the way we play now. I love seeing how Ten Hag's changing things around, the mentality of the squad. Everything's better. Even last night, sitting there chilling, 2-1 up, just thinking, boy, this is a madness compared to 2 years ago. And you've only got Eric Ten Hag to thank for that, realistically. Let's be honest with you, because a lot of the players are the same. It's just the mindset has changed. Rashford, last season, the season before, we said, you have to be honest with it, and my man was shit. Or he was performing shit at the time. But what a difference a manager makes, and some self-belief and confidence in his game. He's arguably the best player in the world right now, on form, on stats. Do you know what I'm saying? He scored more goals since the World Cup than anyone in the Prem. So that just goes to show you what type of form he's in. What else have we got down here? Yeah, you can't really take away from how positive it is, realistically. I've got my notes down here, and we have to talk about the way Barca play, the way, I've mentioned it before, Europa League referees. It's just bullshit, and it's just petty. It's the same crap you get from a lot of these Spanish teams, do you know what I'm saying? Not all of them, not all the Spanish players or anything like that, but a lot of these Spanish teams, it seems to be buy for time, break up the play. Now, the amount of times yesterday they were going down for the most slightest touch, and the refs just giving them the free kicks, it was a bit of a joke, to be honest with you. And let's not even mention the penalty / free kick claim, but regardless of what it was a red card when Koundé just took Rashford out, but nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? And then they go up the other end, I think. I can't remember what player it was, but they're like, their player kind of went into our player and then went down, and refs give free kick outside the box. So it's a bit of madness, really. I'm pretty sure that's where the goal came from, that dodgy second one. But it's the refereeing in Europe, it's always shocking. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know where to get the refs from. And Barca is the usual tactics and at home. But you know what? Like I say, you can't take away from the positive, because the fact that how they were going on, the fact that Xavi was pissed at the referee, just shows you we should have won that game, and they ain't up to the task as it was last night. Yeah, that mentioned as well, they did have a couple of chances, obviously, apart from the 2 goals. So it could have gone either way, really, you have to be honest. But if we're talking about over a majority, the majority of the game, we deserve to win it. You're always going to get tested. You go into the new camp, you know what I'm saying? European competition, what do you think you're going to go there and it's going to be a walk in the park? It's not. So we managed to get through that anyway. Rashford's goal, we touch on that. Obviously, the second one was the Koundé own goal, but obviously it stems from something. It stems from pressure that we're putting on them in those positions. So we take it, you know what I mean? But Rashford's goal, like, the bread just on fire, just on a complete madness. I don't even see how it went in. I was watching the replay. I had to watch the replay about 3 times before I spotted how it actually went into the net. But anything he touches just turn into gold, turn into goals right now. Do you know what I'm saying? So long may that continue. I hope he does it again next week as well. Weghorst, it's a bit of a mad one, isn't it, really? Like, it's not working at the minute. The way we're not playing the way that he needs us to play, and we can't obviously focus on one player. But it's nice to have the body in there. You have to appreciate what he does, do you know what I'm saying? The runs he makes, he comes back, breaks up play, the pressing, the little passing off. It's just a shame that he ain't got the goals to go with it. Last night as well, put clean through one of the balls that he would love, and he's probably been waiting for. I think it was by Bruno, and he just doesn't score, man. And you're thinking, just lift it or just do something, but it's not really working for him at the minute. But you have to kind of take the positives from his game. But like I say, if only he could add goals to that, if only you had someone with that capability who scores a lot of goals. This is what we've got to look for in the summer. But yeah, like, even him in his pressing game and his tracking back and tackling, all the players did well last night. They was all fighting for the shirt, especially Casemiro as well. We give him a mention. Always back there, just battling defence as well. Even it's mad to say you can see 2 goals, but honestly, the game was crazy and the whole team played well. I can't really pick anyone out who didn't have a good game. And I don't want to mention too much on this player, because obviously we can't expect so much from him so soon after coming back with what we heard about the mental and the fitness sides. But Sancho had a quiet game, do you know what I'm saying? But like I say, European knockout stages, he's coming back into it. We've got to give him a bit of time. Sancho will get there. What else have we got? Fred on the Alonso goal, completely lost his marker. It's what we expect from Fred. Like I said the other game, flip-flop. Good game, bad game, good game, bad game. Last night wasn't a bad game. I think that was more or less probably the only thing that he did wrong, but it was an important thing to do wrong because it's cost us a goal. But he played okay again. David De Gea, it's one of them, and it, like, you can't argue, because you have to be pleased with what he does. I mean, 2 or 3 times yesterday he stopped crazy attempts what you think were flying, but then on the crosses, and I kind of noticed it late in the second half, they were trying to fling in crosses, and he's not commanding enough, do you know what I mean? Like, let alone the passing, which obviously has got a bit better since Ten Hag there. He's got to be more commanding in his box. We're not saying he played shit, because you have to be grateful for what else he's done in that game, but he's got to be more commanding than that, do you know what I mean? Yeah, but overall, we can't moan. 2-2 draw. We go back to Old Trafford. We'll have our fans with us. Home advantage, the way we've been playing there, hard to beat as well. And we'll take confidence from the performance last night. Do you know what I'm saying? Realistically, we should have come away with the 3 points so we can go into the game next week with a lot of positivity. Next up is Leicester on Sunday in the Premier League. So we go again, and we need to take 3 points from that game as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Keep the momentum going, keep the run for the top 4 going, and we just have to stay focused, which obviously Ten Hag will make sure the players are doing. But yeah, that's about that for the game. So we'll have the match reaction for you for the Leicester game on Monday. Do you know what? I'm going to release the Mason Greenwood opinion video as well over the weekend, so look out for that. Also, let us know what you thought of the game last night, the result, what it means. Also, what you thought of the video, drop that in the comments along with any shout outs you've got. Make sure you give this video a like as well, please, and subscribe. We're still on the road to 1K. Also, turn on the notification bell so you know when we've uploaded our latest video. Don't forget as well to go and follow us on Instagram for all daily content, news, votes, transfer stuff, a lot of bits like that. That is at the bottom of the screen now, and the link is in the video description. And before we go, we want to get into a comment that we received as well. So we want to give a big shout out to Mark D16, and he just wanted to send a bit of positivity saying best of luck with the channel. So yeah, thanks for that. Make sure you keep watching, keep supporting, and we'll grow together. Do you know what I mean? All of us as a community. So yeah, any shout outs like that you want, we will drop in the next video until we start going live. But I want to say thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you again in the next video. Peace.